Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Desvita Sari. You can call me Vita. I'm from Nglegok Elementary School. Here I'm going to tell you a story about Pinnocchio. Are you ready? Here we go. In the past, there was a puppeteer whose name was Geppetto. He was eager to have a son very much, but his wife passed away several years ago. One day, he got an idea to make a puppet in order not to be lonely again. He made a puppet all day long. Finally, in the morning, he had finished his work and he named the puppet Pinnocchio. Soon, he felt lonely again since Pinnocchio couldn't walk or talk by itself. One night, Geppetto tried to cut to become a real boy. He always thought it in his mind in his dream. The next morning, he was surprised that Pinnocchio was alive. He taught Pinnocchio how to walk, how to read, how to speak, and to do other things as human. He then studied at an elementary school. One day, Pinnocchio felt bored and it might go home late. When Pinnocchio finally came home, Geppetto asked him. He said that he was in school, but he went. Instantly, Pinnocchio's nose grew longer and longer, and it meant that Pinnocchio had lied. The next morning, Pinnocchio was kidnapped by the owner of the circus. Pinnocchio soon became a slave for the circus. He was so famous because he was a puppet which could talk. Geppetto worried about him because Pinnocchio had not been going home for almost 2 days. He tried to find Pinnocchio everywhere, but he found nothing. When he searched for him on the sea, a big wave smashed him. He was then in the whale's stomach when he awoke. He couldn't find the way to go out. On the other side, Pinnocchio finally could escape out from the circus. He came home, but nobody was there. Later on, he searched Geppetto in the sea. He had the same accident as Geppetto, and he met Geppetto in the whale's stomach. Both of them got out if stomach by making a fire. In the end of the story, they went home together and lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching and listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.